Today we're going to fly high in the sky with paper airplanes. We're going to be testing two designs today to see which plane will fly farther. The first one is called the dart plane. It has long and narrow wings that let it fly straight and fast. The second one is called the glider plane, which has wider wings and lets it float in the air and stay there longer. Now let's start folding. All you're going to need is 2 sheets of paper. I'm using colored paper, but you can use any paper you want in your house. But you have to make sure that the paper isn't too stiff or it's going to be very hard to fold. I will be giving you the instructions and you can follow along and make your own. This will be the glider. To smooth out the creases, we can use this pencil, which will help our plane fly better. To start, first fold in half. Make sure that the corners line up. Next, you open it up and you fold the 2 corners up to the middle crease. Make sure that both corners line up smoothly. You can reposition them if they don't line up. Next, we're going to fold this part over and make sure that you don't leave any space. Fold it exactly on the edge. Now you are going to fold these corners to the center crease, but make sure to leave a gap. You don't want to take the corner all the way to the end. Leave about an inch between the end of the triangle and the corner. Do the same thing on the other side and make sure that the corners meet. Next, we are going to fold over this little triangle. Then flip it around and fold it over. Now we are going to do the wings. Fold it over like this and make sure that the bottom edges line up. You'll have a little gap like this in the front. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. If it's difficult to fold, you can use a pencil to help you. Now we lift the wings and curl the corners. And you have your glider. This sheet will become the dart plane. To start, you fold it in half. Make sure that the edges line up well. Now we open it up and we're going to fold the 2 top corners to the center crease, one at a time. Make sure that the 2 corners meet. Next, we'll flip it around and fold it in half. Now we'll start making the wings. First, fold down the wings so that the edges line up. Keep using your pencil to make the creases smooth. We're going to do this one more time. Make sure the edges line up. Curl the front edge a little if it gets difficult to fold. We're going to do the same to the other side. First fold. Make sure the edges line up. Then we'll do it a second time. Now we lift the wings so our plane can fly well and curl the corners. And there you have your dart plane. There are 4 forces that keep a plane in flight. Thrust is the forward force with which you throw the plane. Drag is the backward force, the wind resistance against the plane. Gravity is the weight of the plane pulling down, and the 4th force is lift. The air that moves over and under the wings as it's moving forward is what actually causes the lift. Now we're going to do a test flight to see which plane flies farther. First, we have the dart plane. And now the glider. So the glider beat the dart plane this time, but why don't you try it at home with your planes and see what results you get? Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you liked it.